Susan's Bay is an informal settlement in Freetown, one of the over 35 informal settlements that we have in our city. It's densely populated. It's not planned, so there are no roads. There's a level of poverty, a high level of poverty. Access to water is a big issue. You come here in the mornings, you see women lined up to get water because you need water to wash, you need water to cook, you need water to clean. You also see lots and lots of young children here. The women are the heartbeat of this community. You see them cooking, you see them trading, you see them fetching water, you see them caring for the children. When you talk about they do it all, the women at Susan's Bay really do it all. The care block idea came from the city of Bogota in Colombia. And they have been doing an incredible job with time poverty, just really providing support to mainly women in informal settlements. The more I thought about what the care block did for the women in Bogota, I was convinced that it could do the same for the women in Freetown.
In our society, unpaid work for women is almost like a norm. It's a given, no questions asked. And the consequences of that, though, actually are detrimental not only to the women involved, but to us as a society as a whole, because that unpaid work is done at an opportunity cost of most times personal development, educationally, socially, economically. So, in our context, the care block provides the space for a woman to have the opportunity to fulfill more of her potential. Whether it's through taking a WASA exam, which is like your minimum standard school leavers exam, or doing a technical vocation course, or just having a yoga class, to have someone else care for those that she's caring for and effectively be cared for herself.
These are the three office spaces that I mentioned that we have, like other services that need some privacy, legal aid services, and health checkups will happen in these rooms. This room is the daycare space where we have the children. It's big enough, and we have this. So this is going to be all glass, so parents are able to, or mothers are able to look into this room and see that their kids are okay, just for safety reasons. This is the multi-purpose hall where we will get trainings with the caregivers, mainly trainings and meetings, different things that will be happening in here. It feels so good. It feels really good because this was just an idea. We really fought hard to get the space, to construct this, to get the funding for the building. And so it's really good that we're able to see it come to life.
I feel that when people talk about care block, they look at it as in a building, but it's a lot more than that. It's about how do we bring services to these women who are taking care of everyone else. They've spent their whole lives taking care of people. So who takes care of them? What do they aspire for themselves? What skills do they want to learn? What do they want to do for fun? You know, these are all the things that are absent from their lives now because it's so focused on taking care of others.
I think one of the best moments I've had in recent times was sitting in little focus groups with some of the women and hearing from them their stories. I spoke to an older woman who had actually lost her child. So she was a grandmother caring for her grandchildren. I spoke to a young woman who was caring for her own parents. You know, her dad was blind, her mom was very ill. So the notion which I had initially of, okay, it's going to be teenage mothers, you know, who need a helping hand with their kids was blown out the window. And just found so much more complexity in terms of the situations. But one thing was true, a thread through all of those stories was that having the opportunity to be cared for whilst those they were caring for were also, you know, sort of in safe hands, um, gave gave them an opportunity that they couldn't have imagined was possible.